for AJ. His audio. Like I see him, but I'm just waiting to hear him. Getting my mic sorted. Move this out the way. Can you hear my fan like loudly? Or no?
I hear it, but it's not too loud.
Okay, good.
I can. It is noticeable.
Alright, let me turn this drum off.
Okay.
Yeah, you're trapped. Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
No, that shit. I'm, my phone on WWE 2K24 right now.
Yeah, I've been playing it all day, yesterday and today.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was about to curse GameStop out because when I went there, they said they didn't have my game. I'm like, where my game at? They was like, the shipment didn't get there. I'm like, what you mean?
I got the digital joint, so I got it as soon as it dropped.
I could have did that because I was about to do that and tell them, yo, just refund me my money back. But I want the physical copy. You feel me?
Yo, when you're done with your physical copy, I'll buy it off you.
Hmm?
When you're done with your physical
Yeah,
copy,
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
buy it
yeah.
off you.
You could borrow it unless you hold it.
Nah, I want to add it to my library. I'm Thanos. I collect them like the Infinity Stones.
See, I feel you, but I like my video game covers. It's a little hard.
Yeah,
Maybe one day.
that's the same thing. Yeah. All right, but you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, going live in
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Maloy. Welcome to Talkin' Wrestling. I'm your referee announcer, D-Cypher, and allow me to introduce tonight's performers. Actually, let me just say this real fast. For people who are wondering why we weren't here yesterday, I had a bit of a flood, so I had to postpone things damn near indefinitely. It was a crazy story, but that's all we'll say on that matter. Now, going in the red corner, looking like he just stepped on a Lego, it's Dashy.
You're a day late, but still great. Was good.
And in the blue corner, winner of the 2023 and 2024 Player Haters Ball, it's West Philly AJ.
Yeah, that's for the P.
Alright, and if you haven't watched this before, we are finally on episode 10. Let me tell you what this is about. We do a quick recap of last week's SmackDown. We do a recap of yesterday's Raw, well, the Raw from the previous day, and some other wrestling news stories. So make sure you put that subscribe button in a chokehold and make that like button tap out. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Marks and Marquettes, it's time to talk wrestling. Alright, so SmackDown. We had The Rock and the Bloodline kicking off the show. What were your guys' thoughts?
Wanna go first, AJ?
Whatever The Rock said goes. It was just hilarious. I just think it was funny. But besides him cooking the crowd, talking about they was meth heads and everything, and all this, he did call out what's his name, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in a tag team match with stipulations, and it's cool. I guess it's cool. Like it was predictable. We already knew this was coming because Rock not going to be not in the main event. You feel me? Main
Yeah,
event Rock.
I like how it went on for 40 minutes. I was looking at the time like, damn, it's only 2 hours, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
certainly used up
They
all
killed
that
that job.
timeline. Yeah,
They killed it. He could do that because he the boss. So who gonna say something? Yeah, he killed that joint. I like at the end. No. I like in the beginning when Roman came out and he kept trying to get the crowd to acknowledge him, and it kind of seemed like he was a little insecure. Then Rock came out, got all the love from the fans. I was looking at Roman Reigns' face the whole time. He was looking, like deprived, like shelved or something. Whatever it was. He was looking upset.
he's looking like
sad puppy,
Roman-
like
he's
cousin?
getting the love that
Roman
they should have me.
like, yo, what's up, cousin? I need you to
Yeah.
do something for me. What did he need
His
him to
facial
do?
expressions is funny.
Dashy, what did Roman need The Rock to do before The Rock left? Because The Rock was about to leave, but Roman asked him to do
Rock
something. He
was about
stopped
to
him.
sign off. But then Roman looked at him and was about to cry, teared up, choked up a little bit. He said, I need you to acknowledge me. And I thought that was tough. I'm not going to lie. Because that's all, if you notice, that's all Roman said when he was out there. It was just, he was trying to get the crowd to acknowledge him. Then Rock came out. He stood there quiet.
Mhm.
Then he said, "Rock, can you acknowledge me?" And Rock did, which to my surprise, he did. But he also, I was watching his thumbs. He did the little hesitation, put the L up again. And Paul Heyman, he noticed it. And he was looking at Rock a little weird.
Well,
And
his thumb
when
was
we get to
struggling.
Raw, it's
His
gonna
thumb was
tie in, too.
struggling. Yeah, his thumb was struggling a little bit.
I got
His
some
thumb was
theories.
not struggling.
He's so
at first he did the
muscularly,
point.
his thumb couldn't do it. His thumb couldn't do it.
At first he did the point, but then he went back to the L. And I was like, wait, that was kind of on purpose, Rock. I watched him the whole time.
Nah, his thumb couldn't do it. Stop being a Cody crybaby.
Yeah, I don't like Cody crybabies.
All right, well, after that,
Alright.
he took up so much time that this match had to get cut down some. That was Tiffy time versus Naomi. And
Tiffy time.
my quick
Yeah,
thoughts
get
on
caught
this
out.
was I'm tired of the fact that Naomi keeps losing. This is her third match she done lost just so she can
Same.
make other talent
Is
look
it?
good. Yeah, she had
Same.
EC, Elimination Chamber. Then she had a match
Okay.
before for the Elimination... Sorry, it's Elimination Chamber qualifier. No, because she won that. Never mind.
No, she won that, yeah.
Yeah. So she's one
she
in
won that.
1 in 3. 1 victory, 3 losses. So it's not too bad. At least
Lost
she's
to
not-
Well, I
Royal
get it though.
Rumble.
I get it. I get it. Because when she left, she was a tag team. She wasn't the solo star no more. You feel me? But
Nah.
now she got. No,
Nah,
but that's what
Naomi
happened. Sasha
was-
Banks, though.
Naomi was Naomi before the tag team, and then she went to TNA and was still at the top. So they brought her back
No, yeah.
just for her to lose all the time. It's kind of funny.
Mhm.
I don't think they brought her back just for that though. They had to bring her
I
back
ain't
for
say
a
just for
purpose.
that. I mean, I don't mean just for that, but
Yeah.
you know, it's her first. She coming
No,
back and
she
Tiffany
wears
Stratton
gloves,
is looking better than her.
Yeah, you know what's her name? Like do long storytelling, as Decipher like to say, Triple H.
Mhm.
I don't like the internet wrestling community that every time somebody loses, they bury. That's corny.
Yeah, I don't like that either. You know,
Losses
that's
happen.
that's wrestling for you.
If she loses
But yeah.
another 3 matches, then it's a problem. She got to win at some point.
All right, well, moving on. So after that match concluded, do I have any? Sorry, it didn't give me the promos, so I didn't write them down. Let me just check my notes real
I
fast.
got you.
Nope,
I
no
got the
promos.
notes pulling up.
I don't see no
I don't
promos in my
think
notes.
we
So yeah, Bailey and Dakota Kai teamed off against the Kabuki Warriors, and in the anime fashion, just like they're representing, we had Dakota Kai betray Bailey. Ooh, thought that was pretty cool.
Nani?
That was predictable.
It's
They actually
predictable,
already
but
said
it
it.
was
They
like
don't believe it.
it's like an anime. I liked it. It was like he said, Nani.
But is it predictable that people don't know? Because all right, cool. She could have faked the injury with what's her name,
Last
but
week.
still the whole what last week the injury, cool. They probably did jump her. You know how stuff happened with Damage
Made her
Control or
turn.
whatever. Yeah, it made her turn. Cool. But the whole plan is Bailey and Dakota Kai allegedly. Who knows? That's the plan. So that's what happens. You feel me? And then bada boom, bada bang.
Yeah, it was. I would use the word. I wouldn't say predictable, but it didn't surprise me. I was hoping Dakota was actually on her side, but it ain't surprised me, and I like it. I like how Bailey is. Honestly, this to me is the best storyline going into WrestleMania. Better than Cody, better than Gunther, better than like Chad Gable. All of that. This is the best storyline because it has betrayal. It got long term, as everyone like to say nowadays, long term storytelling. I like Bailey. She's doing great work right now. She's the most empathetic person that you want to root for. Like her friends turned on her. All she wanted was from them to be great, and they switched up on her. So I kind of like this. And I'm fantasy booking, but they did all this hinting and teasing that she was going to get some backup, get some help from someone she trusts, and she's been around Sasha Banks all the time. I don't know. Sasha might be coming back to save Bailey at WrestleMania.
Supposedly, we don't know. We don't know what's going on yet with that
I
Sasha
hope.
situation.
Hey, I would love that.
No, so
Love Sasha.
she come back. When she come back, that means that either Rhea Ripley gonna lose her belt
Or Bailey.
or Bailey.
You said,
What,
wait,
didn't
who
that
gonna
mean
hold it
y'all-
up?
It's a crowded roster right now. A lot of roster.
It's a crowded roster right now. And then you got Bianca, the face of the women's division. For real, for real.
Well, she was
NJ.
the face.
She's
She was the
action.
face last year. She won the face. Sorry, she was the face in 2022, 2023. Excuse me, last year. The face had to be
And
Rhea.
Charlotte
Had to
coming
be
back,
Rhea.
though.
Yeah.
So it is Rhea. It still is Bianca because she had the title longer
No, but
than Rhea.
I'm thinking in year
Yeah.
2022,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
2023, the
Okay.
face was Rhea, 100%.
Oh no,
And
no, it definitely
maybe
was Rhea. But
maybe
I'm saying,
uh, somehow Naomi gets involved. Sasha come back. Her and
yeah,
Sasha
like she.
take
No, I'm
tag
saying,
titles and all that.
But
I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
she's
they're
the
so
gold
much
champ
more
now.
than tag champions now. They've elevated to main event stat. Well, the way they're booking Naomi does not make her feel main event. They booked her
Yeah, I was
really
about to
good in
say
Royal
they.
Rumble,
They
but now they're
trying to
not booking her good.
But
they
when
trying to
Sasha
do a
left, she
hype
was a
around
tag
that.
champion. So I wouldn't be mad if they put the tag belts back on them
Yeah.
if they left with it.
That's why I'm mad about that because they were trying to build the women's tag division up as like a main event status, and they left at the two best wrestlers at the time. You feel me?
They're chasing that
I don't
bag.
know. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
it. Next topic. What's the next, John?
And Vince was a creepy boy. He probably did something nasty to him or
Probably.
said something nasty to him.
So next up, we had
Probably
a
did.
nasty guy, but in a different way. We had up next was Braun Breaker. He completely
That's it.
steamrolled Zion Quinn, if I'm saying that name right. What y'all think about that fight?
I don't know if this was planned or not. If this was a planned squash because of the Rock, they had to make it one. But I liked it.
The Braun Breaker joint, right? It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I just like
As soon
Braun
as they
Breaker
rung the
being a
bell.
beast.
Oh, if you guys need to see what's on my screen, I don't know if you have a second phone or you have headphones in to put it on speaker, but yeah, I'm showing
I
everything
do.
on the YouTube. Yeah, so you can see it
Let
on
me
the screen. Yeah,
let me go to YouTube so I can see what's going on. But
But-
the Braun Breaker, I don't like that he had to keep having squash matches. It's more so
The one
like we
last
get
week
it.
wasn't
He's a
squash, I don't
powerhouse.
think.
the one last week was
It
definitely a
was.
squash. He hit the ropes
And they
like he
both
did.
squash.
Yeah, they both squash matches.
Yeah, so
But it
basically
reminds
it
me
more
of
so that he's a
Goldberg, so I'm
powerhouse.
okay with it.
I thought dude got some
Uh,
offense in.
Yeah, but he had some offense, but after the offense was like less than a minute, you know. But I'm just mad, like
Makes sense.
Braun
Yeah.
can go in the ring. You got to let him fight some talent now, not the NXT people no more. Like, and now I get it. Y'all trying to have him wait till after Mania. We all
Yeah, they're
get it.
trying to give him that
And
Goldberg feel.
y'all should
Brock
y'all should have
Lesnar.
never signed him. But y'all had to announce him. He should never fought. Either way, he should have fought after Mania. Lost his tag team titles in NXT. You feel me?
Wait, he
Nah, I'd like
has
to
them
see-
or he lost the tag team titles already?
No, he still got him. Him and
So how
him and
come his
Corbin.
entrance doesn't come out with the title?
Because that's an
Oh,
NXT
he
title.
did.
Yeah, but Rey Mysterio.
I
I
thought
mean,
he
sorry,
did.
Dominic Mysterio comes out
Dominic.
with the title from
He does what he
NXT.
wants. He's part of Judgment Day. He's
So
from
he was
Judgment
on the
Day.
main roster. Yeah, he was on the main roster already.
Yeah, but Braun Breaker's
He
on
just
the
kinda-
main roster with a.
He kind of stole that belt.
I see,
Yeah,
but Braun
Dom
Breaker's
stole it.
on the main roster, and the two
Yeah,
entrances that I saw, he didn't come out with the title.
I think he should.
Yeah.
You're right. I think he should. I'd never noticed he didn't.
I like looking at the
But-
gold,
Yeah, he never
man.
did.
I like looking at the gold.
It's
You
not
gotta come out
gold.
with the gold.
It's silver. It's like silver.
No,
So
not
whenever
literal
you-
gold. Gold meaning I like seeing the straps around people. The strap make the wrestler from me. If you ain't got a strap,
Yeah.
bro. Well, first of all, pause. If you ain't got a strap, what are you even here for? Yo, next subject, because I was trying to make a funny joke, and I'm not that funny. So, Santos Escobar, not with the strap, had to fight
Strap, bro,
Carlito,
it's
who had the
crazy.
apple. Actually, no, Santos Escobar spit the apple in his face, I think. But either way, there was an apple involved. Street fight. What y'all thought about the street fight? I don't think it was as good
was
as
a-
the New Day street fight.
It was cool though. I'm glad they actually gave him a match. They keep teasing these tag team matches, and it never happened on SmackDown. So it was cool. They had a nice match too. It wasn't boring. I'll give it that.
I was definitely bored.
You was bored?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Y'all was bored? Dang, that's crazy.
But hold on. I was happy that someone came back.
I do
That's
like.
all I'm
Oh yeah, I
happy
forgot
about.
that even happened. I think SmackDown probably just
Okay,
bored
yeah.
me in general. Yeah. You know what? The
I don't-
conclusion of this fight, we did have a very cool masked Rey Mysterio. He might have worn a mask
Yeah, I
before,
was
but it was a cool
I
mask.
didn't like that. I didn't like
Listen.
that Batman mask. That joint looked ugly and out of shape.
No, it was
I didn't
weird.
know that was in Mysterio.
Yeah, it was weird. That's what
I
made it
thought-
like, ooh, cool. Who this?
Yeah, no, I didn't like that part. I mean, I like Rey Mysterio coming back. I didn't like that mask.
I like that he tricked them with the crutches and it was like, psych, you got the wrong number, and started hitting them with the crutches. That was pretty cool.
Being there. Yeah.
But
Glad to
yeah,
have Ray back.
that match, just for me, it didn't do it for me. If I rewatch it, it'd probably be good, but I probably just wasn't really feeling it or into it.
Oh, that match was trash.
Ray Santos at WrestleMania. Who y'all got?
Wait, who? Oh,
said
Ray
what?
versus Santos. Well, Ray gotta
Yeah.
win because it's WrestleMania, but
Oh, wait.
Santos needs this.
You're right. I would pick Santos just to see the new generation win, I guess.
Yeah, that was a tricky question to ask right there. Ray versus Santos. That was a good one. And in the main event,
But I
You know what?
I
That's a
kind
good
of
one.
think Santos. I got Santos actually because it might be trying to get Santos over.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need
Santos
that.
needs it. As a booker, Santos needs it. But you want Ray to win because Ray's the face, and yada yada yada.
No, because I don't like that. Give the legend the win at WrestleMania. They did that with Edge last year against Finn Balor, and he didn't need that at all.
Well, I
Finn
was
Balor
just
could have
talking
won
to
it,
my
and then
wife
kept
about
Judgment
that
Day
because
going
I
on.
had watched WrestleMania when I was trying to put my little man to sleep. So I rewatched WrestleMania Night 2, and I'm trying to watch Night 1. I don't think that if they were going to make or let Edge win, or however you say it, book Edge to win, they should have done something with him in the following weeks,
Exactly.
and they didn't
Afterwards,
do
they just let
anything
him
with him.
go.
Yeah. Either he
That
requested
next time
his
he came on
leave
with the
or,
last match.
yeah, it was very weird.
But he wanted that title match. But he wanted the title. But they
They
wouldn't tell him let him go on
should
the
they
title one.
should have. They should have. Either give him a mid tier title like they did Ray. Ray was I was shocked when they gave Ray US title because I'm like, seriously? He's old and I thought
But
y'all was doing
it
Austin
wasn't gonna be
Theory.
long though. You knew it wasn't gonna be long.
No, I
So
wasn't
like Edge,
fully into it like how I was. Remember, we're only 10 weeks into me being fully back into wrestling, so I wasn't really following what was going on when Ray got it from Austin. If that's what happened. I don't know who got it from Austin Theory. I just remember Austin Theory had it at WrestleMania, and I thought Austin Theory was going to be the new face of the company or something. But nope.
Man, I'm a year back. I came in at the top of 23, so I don't know what's going on before that.
Yeah. But
I know it
anyways.
was Austin Theory had. Oh, I know how he got it. Actually, never mind. He beat Seth Rollins.
Oh, okay. Speaking of
After losing his
Austin Theory, we had who was it? Randy Orton and Austin Theory and Grayson Waller were talking crap, looking at the video of Elimination Chamber where their boy Logan Paul was punching people in the face with brass knucks and Randy Orton said, "Oh, you think that's funny? You think that's funny? How about when I fight both of y'all right now?" And then Grayson was like, my knee hurt, but you know my mind's gonna get you. I'm trying to do everything to protect him, but I'm gonna throw him right at you at the wolves. And then Austin Theory was like, "Damn, man, keep throwing me at the wolves." So yeah, Austin Theory versus Randy Orton. Again, I just don't even really remember this match. Probably was good. What y'all thought about it? I don't know.
trash. It was a squash. Well, it wasn't a squash. Orton won.
Hey,
But
listen.
Orton almost died. Austin Theory saved the move, but still got hurt because he slipped off the ropes. Orton when he was climbing the turnbuckle. I'm like, damn, why Austin Theory? Now I'm thinking now it's more so a script now. I guess it's Austin Theory gimmick now. Being a bad wrestler, I don't know. But his matches be boring.
Dashy, what you think about the fight? What did you think about the fight? I meant to say.
It was ass, but I do appreciate Austin Theory and how he sells RKO's and stunners. And nigga, he can sell. I like him. I hope they book him better. I can see the face turn, but they gotta work.
Oh, a face turn would be nice. Changing his gear up a little bit. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he
Attitude,
works
all
better
that.
as a heel, but a good face turn because they brought the Miz back from being a heel to a face. So you might be on to something. You might be cooking. You might just be.
There's videos online about Austin Theory, like going to like Make-A-Wish and all this stuff. Like he's a real good guy. He's a real nice person. So it would be cool to see it.
Listen,
I guess.
From the earliest that
needs
I
something,
met of Austin Theory, it was Van Vliet clip on YouTube Shorts where he was saying where to get the name from. He was like, "Oh, these kids was over here playing this thing called a PSP," and I remember this fighting game, and they was playing Street Fighter, and this guy was named Brian Fury. He probably did say Tekken, but I'm gonna make fun of him and say he said Street Fighter. And he's like, "Ooh, Brian Fury, I like that. That sounds kind of tough. So I'm gonna be, and my real name's Austin, so I'm gonna be Austin Fury." But he's like, "No, I can't be Fury because that's Jagger swagging. I'm gonna be Austin Theory." So I like him because he doesn't play video games. He made sure in that same video he said, "I don't play games though." I was like, all right.
I saw that interview.
He probably saw his little brother with a PlayStation. He's like, they had a PSP. I'm like, bro, all the game systems you named, why PSP? Shout out to PSP though. But anyway, we're getting off basis. So let's talk about some wrestling news. And thanks, Shawnee Corner. You do have to catch up. Shawnee's Corner said, I'm on episode 10. I gotta catch up. Yeah, you do gotta catch up. Actually, can we do a quick segment of catching people up to what's been going on in wrestling, the main story?
Yeah. We can do whatever.
All right, so The Rock has come back to wrestling, and he has single-handedly made wrestling cool for the casual crowd. So he stepped into the main event picture, and he wanted to fight his cousin for the belt for the main event and to really just be the true head of the table, I guess. And Cody Rhodes was like, I'm not sure if I really want that to be the case. And The Rock said, "Shut up, bitch," and slapped him. Sorry for the cursing. And then Cody said, "You can't just hit a grown man with your open hand like that. You're supposed to close your fist." Actually, sorry, he didn't say that. Seth Rollins had to come up. The Joker had to come up and say that. So you can't just hit a grown ass man and with a open hand. You got to close your fist. So he said, "Now I'm stepping into this fight with a broken knee." Then Drew McIntyre, that's a different wrestler entirely. You can think of, what is that movie, The Highlander? He's the Highlander. There can only be one. And he said, "Well, don't worry about it, Seth Rollins. I'm going to fight you." Or sorry, yeah, he's just basically saying, "Seth Rollins, mind your damn business, because I want to fight you for the belt." Oh, and also even before that, a popular wrestler that wasn't with the company for 10 years came back, but he was a little bit too old and rusty, so he got hurt. He was a punk. See what I did there? That's probably all the catch up you need to go. Oh, with the women's stuff, let me see what's happening with the women. So a girl made a group, and it was called Control Alt Delete, and it was a good group, and they were all friends, but then they started speaking behind her back in Spanish, and she was like, "Nagasaki," and then they betrayed her, and yeah, that's what happened with that.
Why are you saying it like that?
Goodness gracious.
She said Nagasaki.
And then
oh my God.
an Australian dominatrix defeated a big girl, and the big girl said, "Well, I'm gonna beat up all these other girls because I really want your gold." So that's pretty much what's happening in wrestling so far.
Nice recap. I like it.
Thank you. I wish I had a little animation there. If I had time to edit, I'd edit some cartoons in there. All right, so for some random wrestling news, we have some rumors. Some fans think that Stone Cold is going to be there to help out Cody at WrestleMania. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case, though.
I don't
Even
even
working
so
out.
whack.
Hear me out. No, it's already. It's a it's another person to help Cody with the bloodline, right? And it makes sense. It's one person The Rock don't really beat at WrestleMania, and that's his biggest rival ever. That's Stone Cold. You feel me? You ain't never beat the son of a gun. You feel me?
Texas Rattlesnake.
The badass. The rattlesnake. That's the.
No, throwing Stone Cold in there is just overkill.
No.
Doing it the most. I'm cool off of that. It don't need
It's WrestleMania 40. It's WrestleMania 40, bro.
Honestly, this whole storyline didn't even need The Rock, but he came and paused. So now here we are. But we don't need Stone Cold. Stone Cold can do something else. Like, I would say CM Punk can be injured. No, Stone Cold.
You guys ever driven on I-76?
Yeah, I did.
There's signs that says "Falling Rocks." That's what happens when The Rock comes.
Falling Rocks.
Falling Rocks. Badoom.
Oh,
all right, moving on past that trash joke. Maxine Wrestler and former, what was she, a model? I don't know. Who cares? Former pretty girl, but pretty girl and wrestler now. Maxine Dupree gets
models.
Yeah, Maxine Dupree gets booed at a house show, and for some reason, the wrestling community has thoughts. Here are my thoughts. People get booed all the time. Why are we? Yeah, I mean, again, the boos were a bit aggressive, but you know, that's what they're right to do.
Yeah, I was just about to say because it came from a man. Because it came from a man, she kind of knew, and like you said, it sounded aggressive.
It was aggressive.
People get booed all the time.
People do get booed all the time.
I just felt bad for her because, like, oh, she's trying her best. It's like, okay, cool, but like, maybe I just don't like the character. So
but now here's the flip side. You goddamn heathen. She wrestling half naked for you with them tiggle bitties, and you got the nerve to boo her? Shut your goddamn mouth, you. What's the opposite of her? You Rhea Crybaby? I don't know who was the opposite. I had to pick somebody. You Otis Crybaby?
He's probably an incel. You ain't wrong about that.
Yeah. So I have two conflicting thoughts on that. Yeah.
Those guys are scum. But yeah. I don't know if he's a dick. I don't know the guy, so I can't say why he was booing. But you know,
I lean more towards that second thought. Don't be booing these half naked biddies. Now, if she wasn't half naked, boo the shit out of her. Shayna Baszler, boo,
well,
boo.
She's not half naked. She had a singlet.
Come on, tag team now.
Wait, she had a singlet on?
Yeah, she wrestled in a singlet.
Oh, I think. What was I watching then? Maybe it was one of her interview clips because I saw a lot of cleavage. It doesn't matter.
I mean, Hip City's kind of be out but she not like a 2-piece.
You know, I'm trying to remember that.
Maxine Dupree.
I don't really. They all start to blend into me now. But moving past it, someone who's definitely never going to wrestle in a singlet, a manager perhaps, Paul Heyman, is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Let's go, Paul E. Dangerous.
Ooh, old school. So like it's WCW or ECW name? Probably even before then.
Yeah. I think that's ECW. If I'm not mistaken.
Dubs.
Paul E. Dangerous.
Speaking of dangerous.
That's good for him. Oh, wait, real quick about that. It's gonna suck though because they're not gonna let him mention Brock Lesnar, and he was the 1-21-1. And I hate that.
Yo, it's crazy because I haven't played 2K like you guys have, but I heard that they blocked, they blurred out Vince McMahon's face, and when you do the Royal Rumble for I guess one of the showcase matches or something, you can't pick Brock Lesnar, but he's in the match. Yo, it's crazy. They hard locked him out.
They're doing the most. They're doing the most.
No, they did to a lot of people. They did to a lot of people though. What's the ring announcer name? Howie Finkel, whatever his name is.
No, yeah, they block certain people out, but
no, yeah, they always block out the old refs that they don't have licenses for. But I'm talking about
not the ref. It was an announcer. Like
I know, but I'm saying like he not okay. He's known, then yeah, that's good. But he's not somebody that I can play as. Like if it's somebody I can play as, that's annoying.
Bro,
but Omos. Right. Speaking of people who wish to be having a spot somewhere, Omos is hoping to get a WrestleMania spot. It's 2 nights. He might can get a spot, but he ain't got no story to go along with it. But he ain't got no Brock Lesnar to fight either. So who knows?
Not happening.
I get it though. I get it. Next in line should be Bobby.
It's probably Omos versus Braun Breaker.
It should not be Bobby. Bobby is dealing with Karrion Kross.
I know, but Karrion is a bum. I don't even like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought y'all said Karrion Kross was gonna be the new Triple H. That's what y'all promised me. Y'all promised me that.
I never said that.
Hey, not come out my mouth.
Dang. But he got a baddie named Charlotte. He got an old wise man that's not Ric Flair. Charlotte. And he got the Alpha Authors of Pain.
And they all whack.
They are all whack. I'm just trying to gas them up.
Charlotte is a butterface. That girl, that woman. Tragic in her face. My bad.
Going back to the CEO, I think that's gonna be his new nickname. Like people got to give him a new nickname. Just talking about Vince McMahon, so I'm thinking of just calling him the CEO. But then if you say that, he's not the CEO anymore. But anyway, Vince McMahon sells his shares of TKO stock valued at $412 million, potentially getting ready for that lawsuit. And getting ready to settle out of court, hopefully. Get this all behind us.
Yeah.
No thoughts on the CEO. Let's get it moving. All right.
Yeah, Vince is going down.
Yeah, let's talk about Raw. All right, so Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins opened up the show, and Cody Rhodes did not answer the goddamn counteroffer. Oh, sorry, I meant to say on SmackDown, The Rock posed a counteroffer. He said, "You want to face me 1-on-1? You crybaby? No. Face me 2-on-2. This is SmackDown I'm talking about. The Rock said this to Cody. It's face me 2-on-2 with my cousin. And if you win, I promise you we won't interfere in the match." All right, cool. Sounds good. But if you lose, so Cole's going to be the referee. He's going to sing the national anthem. And I'm going to be there hitting you with 3 different steel chairs. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. And then Cody Rhodes was supposed to answer. But he was like, I'll see you next week and answer. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah, he made an announcement about an announcement.
Yeah.
But what I like about
the troll, he's trolling.
What I liked about this
it was like you ever seen Dragon Ball Z? What's those things called? It was like a filler episode. Like they were just stalling for time, not even trolling, just stalling for time.
Yeah, they're gonna do it on SmackDown. But what I like is if you notice, Rollins, he did the same thumb thing that The Rock did when he was pointing at Cody. Then he paused, looked at his hand, all weird, and then kept going like nothing happened.
Damn, I missed that.
I was like
that. I like that character work. Yeah, I missed that. I like that character work. That's good.
And also, they allowed you missed one. Sting had his last match in AEW.
Oh yeah,
I was wondering why Sting kept popping up on my newsfeed. It's like, "Thank you, Sting." Ooh, okay, what's going on with Sting?
Yeah, so he had his last match with Darby Allin and the Young Bucks. Yeah. It was a cool. I didn't watch it. I saw some clips. It was
that match was fire.
Was he on teams with Darby Allin or against Darby Allin?
Yeah,
he's on teams with Darby Allin. That makes sense because they both got the face paint.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, that's his protege. It's his pass the torch.
That's good. That's
I won't say protege, but Darby Allin a little reckless out there.
And this nigga jumped off a ladder onto glass. I said this dude's trying to die.
Wait, in that match or in a different match?
In that match.
Oh, I gotta watch that match now. Now I have to watch that match.
The glass was in front of the ramp. He jumped off, did a whole swanton. What's the name? Moved. Boom, right through the glass. He was done. He died. It was a wrap.
Quick question as a side note. Is Darby Allin in our AAC fantasy thingy? Not the fantasy draft, but that. And we didn't download Darby Allin? That's crazy.
No, Darby Allin, he's a bad wrestler, bro. But some way, somehow.
No, just the character. I thought we put him in the game. Oh, that was a side note. That was irrelevant.
Yeah, that was a side note. He's a good wrestler, but bad at the same time. He's worse than Jeff Hardy.
Oh, did y'all have any more thoughts on the Cody Rhodes thing? I was about to go to the next match.
What you said? No, I was about to say about this. I like that Sting. No, he had his last match. WWE allowed Michael Cole and Cody Rhodes to bring it up. Michael Cole said Sting had his last match. Thank you, Sting. And even Pat McAfee was like, yeah, it was a hell of a match. Cody said something about Sting, saying thank you or something like that. So they allowed the
Was that on Raw? I missed all of that.
Yeah.
I must have had extended commercial breaks or something. Like, I didn't hear any of that on my broadcast.
Or never kind of like got like shares with TNA though. So they able to do little things like that.
But with AEW, it's crazy. Vince would never let any of this happen. With TNA, AEW, New Japan, nothing.
It's Sting we talking about. From WCW, from all over. Sting is what Undertaker and everybody.
He's a wrestling legend. He's a wrestling legend.
Yeah, like as much as I don't like Sting wrestling style, he's their LeBron James. Like he's their LeBron.
Like wrestling world is different than WWE. Because Okada is the shit, but in WWE, you don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody like who spent his whole life outside of WWE besides Sting? I was going to say AJ Styles, or Samoa Joe. AJ Styles, they were all great before WWE or outside of WWE. So, they wrestling legends compared to WWE legends like The Undertaker or Shawn Michaels. But anyway, next segment.
So Dominic Mysterio gets his chest clapped by Gunther. Pop, 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 pop. What y'all thought about that fight?
That shit was funny. Gunther was fucking Dominic up.
I was actually mad at Dom for even doing that.
Hey,
I'm
he
like,
tried.
damn, Dom. But believe it or not, but if y'all realize though, Dom actually fought a lot better in that match than he did with Kevin Owens. He actually put effort in there because he had no choice, and I liked it. They let Dom go a little bit.
Hey, I like how Gunther just fucked him up. That end sequence when he, with power bomb and then power bomb straight into the Boston Crab. That was crazy.
I won in the fantasy for that one. I said, oh yeah, I had a bad Raw the whole last week. I didn't care who won that match. I was so happy.
Man, fuck fantasy. I'm shit in fantasy.
All right, well, moving past that, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, who have been working their way up the women's match card. KC2 lost. That's Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. If you don't know, they lost, and I'm disappointed. Very. Enormously disappointed.
Yeah, me too. Can't blame you.
I was happy.
They was champions for like 3 weeks, and then,
Only reason I'm happy.
And what a time it was when they were champions. It was parties every day.
It was a party.
Every day.
It was a
party every
Yep, it was a party every damn day. They lost because they couldn't pay the light bill.
They got too lit. Sucks for them.
Then we had Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax, and I'm about to beat my cat up. Do the talking real fast. Yo, Oreo, what are you doing?
So Becky Lynch and Nia Jax, they got into it, squabbled a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And they was getting into it. And as it soon seemed like the match was going to be over once they got back into the ring and were outside, boom, Liv Morgan comes, jump in, right on Nia Jax, beat her up. She starts getting in Becky's face saying, oh, you don't like how that feel? And Becky was like, what the hell was that for? Da, da, da. And then Nia laid them both out, said, both y'all can eat my ass.
This episode
Yeah,
not
like that,
this
but
episode not
okay.
for kids, folks. When I was
Oh,
watching
my
this, when I was watching this with my wife, Becky Lynch is very skinny, and Nia Jax is very big. I just made a bet when my wife was like,
very
"Who you
big.
I was like, "Who
Crazy.
thinks?" Well, we could say Otis is big. We're allowed to say Nia Jax is big. Those are her physical attributes. She's tall. Could be that what I mean by
Women are
big.
emotional, so they're a little bit more
She's
sensitive.
yeah. All right. Well, Nia Jax is a more mass. Can I say that? That sounds safer. More mass. So my wife was looking at like, yo, I don't think Becky Lynch gonna win, and I was like, no, Becky Lynch got to win for the story. But I could see the only way I could see Nia Jax winning is if what's the girl name? The skinny girl from Jersey come out and beat her, and I was like, that's gonna count as a DQ, and then that's exactly what happened. So I called it. A Jersey girl came out and beat up Nia Jax.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
Imagine
you know, Becky was kind of right. She was like, my beef with Nia had nothing to do with you. But Liv was like, I'm on a revenge tour, and revenge means everybody. So, yeah, I guess she got revenge on Becky. So they're going to have a fight next week, and I feel like Nia Jax is going to break that up, and they're going to have a triple threat. And for some reason, Rhea Ripley is not a factor at all, even though she's facing Becky.
Because, so, like I told people, Rhea's about to have this belt for a little longer than people think. She's there, China, and Triple H is making sure she's getting the flowers that China deserves. China should have been a women's champion for a long time. So Rhea's about to be a champion.
That's cool and all, but Rhea is the bloody champion. Becky is going after Rhea. Why is she worried about Nia Jax and Liv Morgan? She should be cutting promos against Rhea. I mean, listen, WrestleMania is what, 32 or 31 days away? It's a whole month away. So they got time, but not too much time.
Yeah.
So they only got like 2 or 3 Raws before. You know what I mean? They got 4 Raws. No, 3, because the last Raw is usually some clip show or some not serious show.
I will
But
say this though, even though we're not seeing Rhea in those promos, it's still a lot better than what Io's done, because I haven't seen Io have a title defense yet. Besides, I don't even know when she had a title defense,
Charlotte.
to be honest. She had a title defense against Charlotte?
Yeah, one of Charlotte and Bianca twice. Yeah, she beat Bianca both times with the help of Damage Control. And I think it was somebody else too.
I haven't been seeing Io do a lot. At least with Rhea, I've been seeing her do a lot. So,
but Io kind of slowed down after right before the Royal Rumble, because that's when Bayley won, and Io kind of didn't have any challengers on SmackDown because the SmackDown's women's division is kind of quiet.
Stacked. No, it's stacked though. It's too stacked, but it's too much. That's why they need a mid-tier title. So
now it's stacked. They need a mid-card, a women's mid-card title, women's intercontinental or something, to give these people something to do. But Io was kind of quiet for a while because of the whole Bayley storyline. So that's why she's just there. She's there. She's tough though, but she's just not intimidating like Rhea, which kind of makes her look a little like when they had that face-to-face on Raw. And Rhea was just towering over Io.
Yeah.
I like how Io didn't look scared or look intimidated, because you shouldn't look like that. You're the champion too. But Rhea was just so much like
more
she
imposing.
was looking down on her. Yeah.
Well, speaking of
So
imposing,
Io don't look
Andrade El Idolo is a very imposing mask, and I love that mask that he has, and I hate that he takes it off
they got
halfway.
Mr. Man right here.
I hate that he takes off his mask halfway through. I'm like, yo, that's a cool mask. And he went up against who I didn't even realize. Well, I mean, I knew because we did the draft, but it was weird to see him on there. Yeah, he went up against Apollo Crews, which for some reason they're spelling with 1 L on here. I thought it was 2 L's, but whatever.
That's 2 L's.
Yeah.
Well,
like Bleacher Report needs to get it right. Yeah, of course. I told my wife, I was like, yo, he's here, and I seen like a YouTube video about him. Like, he is athletic like Ricochet, but they don't use him on the card.
Mm-hmm.
He probably shows up on house shows in those Sunday shows. What they used to have, WWE main event or something like that, 205 Live, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the problem when you have roster bloat. You're not using everybody on TV.
But the thing is, though, he was on NXT killing it. They called him up just to not use him at all. That was the weird part.
Right?
No, Apollo.
Apollo.
He was on NXT killing it. What's her name? Indy Hartwell just became the NXT Women's Champion. Got injured, and then they called her up and did nothing with her. So I don't know what the thinking was. They just put Apollo back on NXT or use him on Raw, because the nigga can go. He's talented. He just
AJ,
can't
what
talk.
did you think about the fight?
In the beginning, it started off good, but then I fell asleep. And I rewatched it, and then it was good. It was going. Andrade did what he had to do. Maybe they bored and follow back and Andrade. It was a solid match. Give it a 2.
Okay, and what did you think about the match that followed? We had Judgment Day versus Imperium. Two
was
heel
cool.
tag teams.
It served its purpose. It didn't blow me away.
I like that. Judgment Day keep winning, and I keep expecting them to lose every week. Like every week, I'm expecting them to lose.
Well, after that, we also had Sami Zayn versus Ivar. I didn't care for this match either. What did y'all think about it?
Yeah. Gotta win on my fantasy, so it's all good, I guess. Which is crazy. I had both of them on team. I dropped Ivar for the Street Profits.
Well, moving past that, we had the match of the night, Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. This is really a pay-per-view level match right here. This is a preview from when Drew McIntyre is going to be our future World Heavyweight Champion, and Jey Uso possibly our future Intercontinental? Possibly? I'm just telling you, this is pay-per-view in the making. That's a pay-per-view match right there.
Not anytime soon. He just got to deal with his brother first.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
They did a nice promo package talking about his brother stopping him. I was like, okay, they're getting a WrestleMania package ready.
Didn't one of them show up at the end of the show? Solo or something? Jimmy? They both showed up?
Jimmy showed up. Jimmy messed the whole drawing up. Yeah, you know how it go. Jimmy just messed it up.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember.
Yeah, I would say I don't remember that. I remember that from the week before.
Is it the week before?
Yeah, that sounded like the week before.
Yeah,
I'm watching too much wrestling. I was saying I'm watching too much wrestling. It all blends in. Let me just see what the finish was. No, Drew McIntyre they pinned him. I don't see any mentions of yeah, no, it says there's no mention of
no. So what's the name for?
Oh no, it did say Jimmy Uso appeared, distracted his twin brother, and allowed the Scottish Warrior to score with Claymore. My bad. Jimmy Uso did come up.
Yeah, Jimmy messing with him. Yeah, I remember Jimmy is messing with Bull. I definitely do remember seeing that. There's so much going on between Jay and Jimmy and the bloodline. It's hard to keep track.
Mm-hmm.
Super hard.
Well, that's our show. Any final thoughts before we go into the where can I find you guys? No, you guys are just all obsessed with 2K. Give me your first impressions on WWE 2K24. That's what y'all can do.
Okay, cool. Boom by the bag. I like it. I'm getting busy. And busy. Showcase mode is fire. I like the what is it called? The Mirage mode. I understand why Roman got rid of the belt, as Dashy was ranting about last week. I understand it now.
He wanted to join his brother. I mean, his cousin Rock in Hollywood. He's about to be in the next Jumanji.
Stop spoiling the story for people who got the game.
Oh, is that actually it? I was just talking. Oh, I was just talking crap. I was about to say he's gonna be in the next Jumanji, and you can't turn that down. Can't turn down that Jumanji.
I mean, they kind of already said the story was.
You already
Hollywood, but dang.
Yeah. That ain't happening. Roman not that good of an actor, but yeah.
Yo, my man was in Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw. Don't disrespect him like that.
That was Jason Momoa, wasn't it?
No,
no.
They just look alike. That's all. They tall, got long hair and a beard.
That was definitely Roman.
Yeah, they get mistaken for each other all the time at Starbucks. I got a coffee for a Jamoa.
Next thing you know, he was in. Next thing you know, he was in the last Fast and Furious.
Wait, what's Roman's real name again? Damn.
Joseph Enoy.
Yeah, I got a coffee for a Joe Samoa, and they get the names mixed up.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. Then you got two wrestlers and one actor turning their head. Like, huh? Which one they want? Joe Anoya, Samoa.
They got a Spider-Man me moment going on.
Yeah.
Like me.
All right,
I
Dashy.
don't,
Yo,
I'm
I
gonna say
thought
What's
what
your
I like
first
about,
thoughts on the? Yeah, give me first impressions.
WWE. First thing I noticed, because the first thing I did was make my guy Alpha Solo. They have more, not a lot, but more black hairstyles, and it's actual hairstyles
yes.
that the that certain wrestlers have. Like they got Cedric Alexander join, Wes Lee's join, Paul's. I like these
Trick
hairstyles they
Mello.
got now.
I
That's
said Trick
yeah,
Mello.
Trick Williams. They got his hair. I put that on Alpha, so I'm actually happy with the black hairstyles they have now. It's more a little bit more selection to it. But I've been playing Showcase just to get the stuff unlocked. I'm not really interested in all the old wrestling stuff. And
Hater. You don't want to see Hulk Hogan slam Andre the Giant 100 times?
No,
I
this-
don't want to see Ricky the Steamboat Dragon versus
No,
Man.
it's just for
I'm
you to get
cool
more
off of that.
movesets. It's just for the movesets. That's all it is.
I'm cool off all that. The objectives. I've been playing my Rise.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's still like last year, kind of boring. So I'm just looking forward to Universe mode, getting a lot more great players to start my own company and do that thing. Same thing I did last year. I didn't even touch my GM mode. That's not my thing.
Oh, I did. I started my gym with my man Noah. Bro, I was having fun. ECW was on there. It's just lit. It's lit if you play with the right people.
That's
I might,
definitely
I might see what it's in for soon. But I never been. It's not like the SmackDown versus Raw days. That was peak by GM.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
That was GM mode. Yeah.
All right, well, Dashy, where can the good folks find you at?
You can find me parachuting without a parachute. But if I'm not doing that, I'm on Instagram _iHeartDash.
All right, and AJ, where can the good folks find you at? I'll be back while you
You'll
say where
find
they
me
can
on
find you.
Instagram on AD_Dream Chaser and gaming at West Philly AJ. Bada boom, bada bang.
West Philly, not North, West. Make
West
sure I get that right.
Philadelphia,
It's a lot of
born and
stupid
raised.
stuff going up on North Philly. You know
But
what I mean?
no, so I kind of do. I like it. The showcase mode not bad. It's just I don't want to do the objectives. I just want to win. You feel me? That's the only
I
thing that's
do.
drawing.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
not
only
the,
thing.
the objective person, especially when the computer be going hard to win. Like y'all supposed to be programmed
yeah.
to get beat up. Y'all actually making me have to sweat a little bit.
So what I do is, this is what I do. I'm gonna tell the secret. I normally put the game on legend, but for showcase mode, this thing is going on easy. I ain't really trying to do this. I'm just trying to get the characters I need. You feel me?
Now you're just being
That's
a
it.
CM Punk. All right, folks, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Put that subscribe button in the
Did you just call
chokehold
me
and make
CM
that
Punk?
like button
First of
tap
all.
out. Peace. There's something about ding ding ding. Dashy, say the ding ding
Deuces.
ding line.
Ring that notification bell. Ding ding ding.